The doctor looked at the test results again. Then he looked at the boy standing beside the hospital bed. "I'm sorry," he said quietly, "but biologically, this cannot be your mother." Daniel felt the room spin. On the bed lay the woman who had sacrificed everything for him. The woman who sold her jewelry, her clothes, and eventually her health just so he could survive. And now science was saying she wasn't his mother. She opened her weak eyes, smiled faintly, and whispered, "Daniel, don't listen to him. Blood didn't raise you." That was the moment a truth buried for 23 years began to surface. Stay with this story. The truth you are about to hear was bought with money, silence, and stolen lives. Rain battered the roof of St. Agnes Hospital the night a woman went into labor. Electricity flickered, nurses rushed between rooms, and fate stood quietly in the corner, waiting to be bribed. In one room was Amaka, a poor roadside food seller. Her hands were rough from years of washing plates and stirring soup over firewood. She screamed through labor, no private room, no special treatment. When it was over, the nurse stared in disbelief. "Twins," she whispered, "a boy and a girl." Tears rolled down Amaka's face. "My children," she kept saying. "God has remembered me." Down the corridor, Mrs. Margaret Holloway lay on silk sheets. Her husband, Chief Richard Holloway, paced the room impatiently. He was a man who owned companies, politicians, and secrets. But there was one thing he didn't have: a son. When the doctor finally spoke, his voice was careful. "It's a healthy baby girl." Silence fell. Chief Holloway's jaw tightened. "No," he said coldly. "Check again." Chief Holloway stepped into the hallway and called for the head nurse. Her name was Nurse Beatrice. She had worked at that hospital for 20 years. She knew every corner and every weakness. "I need a miracle," Holloway said, slipping an envelope into her hand. She didn't open it. She didn't need to. "There is a woman who just gave birth to twins," he continued. "She doesn't need to." Beatrice hesitated, but only for a second. "Think of your children," Holloway added. "Think of retirement." That night, records were altered. Tags were switched, and one baby was quietly carried away. Amaka was told the boy died at birth. She fainted when she heard the news. When she woke up, there was only one baby beside her, her daughter. Daniel grew up thinking struggle was normal. He woke before dawn.